Hey, how's it going? So today, first day of the week, and I don't know. I woke up a little bit late. Woke up like I don't know, 14 minutes late. Wasn't too bad. When I got up, I decided to eat oatmeal. I usually do an egg and a sausage, but I decided to do oatmeal. Now, what I might do tomorrow, I might do the the egg, sausage, and a bowl of oatmeal. That might be good. So I got that done. I found some tools over the weekend to take to work with me, and I fixed my helmet because I got tired of the thing kind of flopping around. Like I got to do something about this. So I did that and went on to work. Today was a pretty good day. Got a few things done. I learned how to change brakes on a rail car while the wheels are under the car. That was quite a job. And then I got off, and I think today I'm going to eat oatmeal for dinner, and I'm drinking a cup of water every hour when I get home from work. Hey, another thing I was thinking about that I wanted to kind of mention on here is I think that some of us are a product of pain. Hey, welcome to the Narrative Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Gerald Tabb, or you can call me G or GT. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like the episode, leave a comment, subscribe, or follow. So the reason I say that some of us are a product of pain, because I kind of look at my own life and I look at other people's lives. And the fact that with my family, I love my mother and my father and my brother and everything like that, but all of them are products of pain. And the bad part about it is products of pain are generational, right? Because my father, he didn't know who his father was. So that had a lot to do with his character. My mother, she knew her father, but her mother got divorced or whatever, and a bunch of other stuff. And then they had a bunch of sibling issues with their family. And then they passed it on generationally through the family in the way that they raised their individual families. Now, don't get me wrong. My mother was a single mother. She did a great job at raising two boys, keeping us both out of prison. Wonderful job. So don't get me wrong when I say a product of pain. When I say a product of pain, I say that unhealed pain, you end up passing it through your family without even knowing it. So that's why it's so important to deal with the pain. And I'm not saying that you have to confront everybody and go through all of that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that you have to do the work on yourself so that you can process the pain better. And I think that's more important than the whole, going to people, sitting down, talking, having a conversation and all that kind of stuff. Because really, me personally, I don't really care about the person knowing the way I think, because they have to do the work and figure out what they did. And if they don't know what they did, then it's just a cycle that's going to continue to repeat, but it's not my problem, I don't believe. And for me, I've gone through life, and especially living here in Detroit, I have dealt with a lot of, different people. It's a different place. And, it's like everybody thinks out loud. And it's kind of like I have to handle it from a place not I can't handle it from a place of emotion, because if that was the case, then I'd be in jail for doing something I really didn't want to do. So I'm glad I did the work, because I can handle it from a position of healing, of being healed. And I can kind of look through a glass and see the other person and what they're going through, and, wishing I could hold up a mirror so that they could see themselves and maybe step back and say, wow, is that really me? Is that really who I am? Am I, this bad of a person, for whatever reason? But I handle it from an emotionally healed place. And being emotionally healed, it really has an effect on everybody you deal with. It has an effect on relationships. It has an effect on coworkers. It has an effect on everybody you come in contact with. Because that's the way you react. You react off your emotions, and your emotions are from the things that you've had to deal with in life. And if you don't take care of them, some emotions, unfortunately, can come out and hopefully not put you in a place where you don't really want to be. That's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. What I want to leave you with is do the work on yourself. And kind of have a moment with yourself to where you admit to what's wrong and start working on it. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you so much for listening. Have a good one.